about to leave. Already packing, come with me. I'm not.
Hello friends and enemies. I've channeled my inner goth girl and I'm loving it. I'm thriving right now. I hope you enjoy this magnificent makeup look I put together today because I wanted to come talk to you about this little new series I'm doing. So I did a little TBR swap of sorts with my friend Charles over at Books on Stereo. And what we did is I gave him 5 books and he gave me 5 books to read, and I had him give me thrillers because I don't read a lot of them and he does read a lot more of them than I do. And I figured he likes audiobooks a lot, I like audiobooks a lot, why not get some audiobook thriller recs from Charles? So Charles gave me 5 freaking amazing thrillers to check out. I'm filming this after I finished reading them all because I wanted to intro you knowing like I read them. So we've got No Exit by Taylor Adams, Lock Every Door by Riley Sager, Miracle Creek by Angie Kim, The Chain by Adrienne McKenty, and The Turn of the Key by Ruth Ware. So all of these are actually completely new to me authors. I've never read them before. I had minimal knowledge going in about any of the plots of these books, so I feel like that's how to go into thrillers. Like, you just kind of pick them up and see how they go. So far, my favorite thriller I've read to date is My Lovely Wife by Samantha Downing. And these are definitely giving that one a run for its money. Oh, one quick update. I wanted to let you guys know that on this Saturday, July 18th at 2:30 Eastern Daylight Time, we will be live over on Who Picked This Book's channel, celebrating some milestones. I'm at 600 I think right now, which mind blown. I just hit 500 not that long ago. Subscribers, and Chloe is almost at 500, and Who Picked This Book, Nicole, just hit 1,000. So we just all wanted to get together, and Tamika as well. So we wanted to get together and just have a little fun celebration with some Q&A, live chat. If you want book recs, let us know. You can drop them in my comments. You can DM me on Instagram or reply on Twitter, anywhere, whatever. Just hit me up if you want specific recs. Let's go to me with longer hair and living life while I read these thrillers, and I'll be back in just a little bit. Yeah, when you're ready. I have to come on here because, okay, so it's like 5:30 almost. We went to IKEA this morning. You'll have seen a clip. I don't remember, did I update you already? Anyways, today's been fun. We watched Hamilton, hung out. I am getting a little bit of work done. I'm about to get ready for the live show tonight at 8:30 with Bethany and Autumn and Isabella and Ashley. I'm gonna go by Izzy on the show to help prevent confusion. And yeah, I'm reading No Exit. I'm on chapter 9, and Charles, you know, gave me these books to listen to, and I messaged him and I was like, I know it, I know he's involved, there's no way he's not. And it just happened, and I was right. So I'm not gonna tell you who. I will do like a spoiler section at the end of each book or at the end of this video where I talk about the books like in full spoilery terms. That way, if you don't want to hear spoilers, you don't have to. But I called it. Like, I super called it. So, go me. Yeah, I'm gonna finish this chapter, and then we're gonna figure out dinner. I think we're ordering pizza. And then I'm gonna do that and just have a great night. I will check in a little bit when I go a little further. I just don't know what percent I'm at because I started listening on my computer since I can listen at 3 times speed there, which is awesome. I'm gonna have to see if I can do that in my browser or not, because honestly, like, if I can't go above a 2, can't get to 2.5, I kind of miserable. Yeah, I listen at really fast audiobook speeds, but especially with thrillers, like I want them to be like clippy, you know, like you gotta get through it. All right, I'll talk to you in a bit. Hello, it is 7:30. I have about an hour until my live show with Bethany, Autumn, Isabella, and Ashley. Brain is so bad with names sometimes. I'm really excited to talk about Twilight. I have a lot of opinions after my reread, and a lot of things I didn't notice as a younger person. I can't wait to dive in, but I want to tell you that I am currently, I'm going to update you on where I'm at on No Exit. So I am 56% through. I called it. I was correct. I think I updated you already and said I called it. I'm not gonna tell you what I called it on, but what I decided is when I finish this, I will hop on, I will do spoilers, and then I'll like tag it for y'all so you know where to skip to. I have a lot of thoughts so far. I'm also deeply uncomfortable because like this is a white author and they use the N-word, which like is a no-no to my knowledge. I usually don't say anything when black authors do it because like that's their choice, but like maybe not, maybe you shouldn't. But yeah, I'm excited to keep reading this. I'm gonna get back to that and go get ready for my live show. I'll see you in a bit. Hello. So I just got off the live with everyone like maybe 45 minutes ago. Nope, this isn't caught up to where I'm at. Hold on, I was gonna tell you how far I am in No Exit. I wanted to say that I think the discussion we had over on Bethany's channel tonight was like really good, really productive. I'll have more thoughts on my Twilight reread as I do my last 10s. I was gonna do a reading vlog, but honestly, I don't want to. Like, I just want to kind of truck through them and not have to like update anything. Because it's not been fun, to be honest with you. But I'm about to go wipe my makeup off. I'm trying to figure out what chapter I'm on because this did not sync, which is weird. I thought scripts would sync between my computer. Also, what do we gotta do to get like script 3 times speed on the phone? So I have 2 hours left on No Exit, and I continue to think, wow, some people should never be in these situations. But I'm going to crawl into bed in a minute. I'm literally like gonna brush my teeth, go wipe off my makeup and get in bed. Because I just put on like light makeup so I could just take it off without fucking with my skincare. Sometimes I'm smart. Anyways, what a great Friday. It still doesn't feel like Friday. I keep forgetting it's Friday. And I can't wait to dive in. I'm gonna go read some more of Captive Desire because I am enjoying No Exit. But I don't think I can listen to it before bed anymore. Like, I don't wanna have night terrors, basically, is my point. So yeah, we're gonna do that. I will update you in the morning. Good morning. It's not morning. I am almost done with No Exit. We went out this morning and got some donuts and lunch from one of my favorite places, which is like a Peruvian chicken place. They do like rotisserie chickens that are like really yummy, and they have my favorite, Maduros. I could live off of them. It is literally like my childhood in one taste because I grew up in Miami eating Cuban food and Puerto Rican food and Peruvian food. It was great. I deeply miss the vast food selection that South Florida offers around Caribbean food and other tropical locales. But anyways, Dave sweetly was like, I'll have 2, you can have the rest. So I'm very full, but I am listening to the last 20 minutes of No Exit, I wanted to show evidence that I do wear clothing that is not just like comfies, but I'm also about to put comfies on because we are staying home the rest of the day. We want to make sure that Angus and Peas do okay during the fireworks, so we have no plans of going out. Also, I just don't care that much. That's what happens sometimes once you're older. I feel like you're just like, yeah, I'm good. But yeah, so we're gonna hang out around the house today. I'm gonna start editing a video for Tuesday, finish this book. I will update you in a little bit with a whole... Okay, I finished No Exit by Taylor Adams. I don't know if I'm thrilled with how it fully ended, but I enjoyed it. It definitely... So the biggest takeaway I have from this book is it reads like a screenplay, and I went and looked up the author, and of course he is a screenplay writer type, so that makes a lot of sense. I enjoyed it. I'm not saying it was bad. It was good. I think right now I would say it's at a 3-star, but I feel like I don't read enough thrillers to have a good grasp on the genre to know how to rate them. So I'm sure there's a 5-star thriller out there for me. I mean, there is. I loved My Lovely Wife by Samantha Downing. So this is like a 3.5 on that scale, like comparing it to one of my favorite thrillers. This is also reminded me of 6 Weeks by Mur Lafferty, which I read, which is also a closed door mystery, which is what I would equate No Exit to. It's kind of a one-room closed space mystery, reminiscent of And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie, which I've also read. So I liked it. It was really fun. I'm going to stop that here, and then at the end of this video what I decided is I will string together my like spoiler thoughts, so if you want those you can get them, and if you don't you can turn the video off. All right, hold on. Oh, and then also I just started my next book, which is Lock Every Door by Riley Sager. I'm very interested. I'm literally like, I read like the first chapter and maybe half of the next one, and I love the opening already. I like when we are in the future and seeing like something happened, and now we're gonna go back and figure out how we got there. And I really enjoy that like setup overall. So I'm excited to see what I think. But I started that. I like the audio narration a lot. I will be done with that in like just over 3 hours, so that'll be nice. Depending, I'm supposed to watch a movie with my best friend this weekend, so we'll either do that today or tomorrow. So yeah, we'll see. So it's been a weekend, but it's Monday. It is Monday afternoon. I finished another thriller. I don't know if this video is going up when I thought it was now, because these are taking me longer than I expected, but I finished Lock Every Door by Riley Sager. I really liked the build-up in this one. I think the tension and the setup is great. I wasn't sure where it was going for a lot of the book, which was also really fun in my opinion. I don't like when I guess what's gonna happen. The end is definitely not what I expected, but I'm excited to read some more Riley Sager slowly over time here. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm going to start Miracle Creek tonight or tomorrow morning. I'm not sure yet. And then yeah, we'll just keep on chugging through some thrillers. So I'm all done up because I filmed earlier, but I'm reading Miracle Creek right now by Angie Kim. I'll tell you in a second. It's Hoopla. I'm maybe like 35% in. So this is like a courtroom thriller drama. I'm enjoying it. It's very interesting. I have some thoughts on what it's centered around, because it's really around people with kids that have disabilities and various things, and that feels a little weird because one of those children is maybe murdered. We're gonna find out. But it's kind of like a family drama in a weird way. I'm enjoying it. I'm fixing dinner right now, but like it's literally almost ready. Okay, so yeah, I'm listening to that right now, and I'm really enjoying it. I will be done with it tomorrow, and I'll update you on my full thoughts then. Just finished Miracle Creek, and I'm still weirded out filming myself with my new short hair, even though I've already done a video with it. It's just different. So this is a courtroom thriller, I guess would be the genre, which I've never read before actually. This is my first, so that's kind of cool. Of course, Angus wants water right now. I really liked how it all unfolded. I liked that you couldn't really tell exactly where it was gonna go. I just don't love the representation of like someone with a child that has other needs wanting to kill them. It just felt yucky in a way, but it was still a really interesting read. I will say content warning for an assault, and then also, yeah, talk of like wanting to kill your children, which definitely could be a trigger for some people, I feel like, so I just want you to know ahead of time. All right, it's 10:30 on Friday. I'm very sleepy, and I have read 32% of The Chain by Adrian McKenty. I'm enjoying it so far. I'm gonna finish it in 3 hours and 16 minutes, which means I'll be done tomorrow morning on Saturday, and then I will start Ruth Ware and the last book of the readathon. But so far I really like the premise of this book. So basically your kid gets kidnapped, and then you have to go kidnap another kid to get your kid out of the chain. It's called The Chain, and you have to like save your kid, basically. It's a very interesting setup, and I think it works really well for a premise on a thriller. And yeah, I'm just really curious to see where this goes. But I'm gonna read something else because it's bedtime and I don't want to have nightmares about being kidnapped. I'll talk to you soon. Okay, so I finished The Chain earlier. This is still out of control. We're gonna roll with it. So I finished The Chain by Adrian McKenty earlier this evening. Way earlier this evening than it is right now. But my mind's blown. I really liked that book. It's a solid like 4.75 star read. There's one thing that takes it down to not being like exactly 5 stars for me, and it's just like a slight plot thing that's added near the end that was necessary but confusing is what I would call it. Yeah, so that knocked it down a little bit, but I really enjoyed this. The setup for The Chain is really great because you're following people who have to keep committing crimes to keep the chain going, and it just felt very well executed. It was very engaging, the most engaging of all the books so far. All right, hold on, spoiler thought time. But yeah, the most engaging of all of them so far. And yeah, I just really enjoyed it. So I'm gonna start Turn of the Key by Ruth Ware. Listened to a chapter. I'm gonna listen to it tomorrow and hopefully finish it up. But we'll see what I think. Hello. So, ignore my pimple patch. We'll angle like this so you can't see it as much. I wanted to go over the next book I started, which is The Turn of the Key by Ruth Ware. I'm already 20% through it. I'm very curious. I really like the opening, which is her writing a letter from jail to try and get this lawyer or barrister to help her. So I think that's like a very strong open, and it seems like the book is all through these letters that she sends to him, telling the story of what happened. I think the house is very creepy already with the amount of like surveillance stuff going on. It's like a smart home. But yeah, we'll see. I will probably be done with it early tomorrow, and I'll update you then on my final thoughts. Hello. Still here with this awful sit. Oh my gosh, it won't go away, guys. I'm putting everything I have on it. It's close. But anyways, let's talk about Ruth Ware's Turn of the Key. I just finished it. I think of the 5 books I read, I'm not sure if this one might be my favorite. This and The Chain I think are tied. So this one really packs a punch, y'all. It's very like atmospheric, and it's not overly spooky. I probably could have listened to it at night actually. Whereas like The Chain I could not listen to before bed. I would have nightmares. But this one also follows kids and a family who have a new nanny, and things are not what they seem with the new nanny and with the family. So the nanny she, it turns out, is just figuring it out. You know, she's trying to do her best, and there's some different weird situations happening in the house, and it's hard to know what's causing it. And I love the setup where she's writing from prison to another barrister, like talking about what was happening. It was just really freaking good. Like really freaking good. I really enjoyed it. I think the atmosphere of it was like top notch, just so fun. And I think that, yeah, it just was a blast. Oh my gosh. I really liked this book. So I think if you want an atmospheric, like spooky book, this is perfect. I definitely think it's not too scary, because it's not like a serial killer on the loose. It's very like, I guess it's a domestic thriller. Is that what they're called? I'm so new to thrillers and like the words. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that. It's a 4.5-star read. Hello, welcome back. So this next section is going to be all my spoiler thoughts on these books that I read. So I will put a timestamp right here, and you can jump ahead if you don't want spoilers. Sorry, I've got my as big as my head Sonic drink because it's that hot here. It's a needed necessity for survival. So no exit spoiler thoughts. Please, this will be the first spoiler video, so turn this off if you don't want spoilers. I'm not gonna warn you again. All right, we're here. They left. Let's talk about this. So number one, this is hilarious. When I was like, I messaged Charles and I was like, Ashley's involved. I know it. I just know it. And he's like, I'm not telling you anything. And I was like, I just know it. I just know it. Guess what? I was right. That's why I was like, I was right earlier in this vlog. Ashley was too shiny and clean, and quite a well done sociopath. I mean, the tension in this book blew my mind. And the fact, like, I think the one thing that makes it a 3 for me, it was almost too twisty and turny. It felt like at every moment at which we could, like, spin a little, we spun a little. Which I enjoy, but I think it got to be too much by the end. So I felt, like, almost dizzy with, like, the back and forth. But yeah, so I called it on Ashley. I knew that Lars was too much of a, like, perfect villain looking wise. And then I thought it made a lot of sense too that of course one of the other people in the building with them was involved. But my biggest spoiler thought is, like, I didn't like that Darby died. I mean, I don't know. I'm not here for the ultimate sacrifice. I'm more like the idea of them surviving and like coming together to make this like found family. Then this is totally a me thing, right? Obviously, like, this is something that of course I prefer that. But yeah, I would have loved them to have like the found family vibe with Darby and Jay, to be like friends and have bonded together through this and found people to be with, because I felt like Darby was very lonely as a character and I didn't enjoy that, and Jay also felt lonely, so I wish we had that a little more. But you know, like, I don't have a ton of super spoilery thoughts beyond the fact that, like, I knew Ashley was too shiny. Called it so fast, y'all. But we'll see what else I think. Let me know what did you have feelings on No Exit? I'll leave a comment and you guys can reply to it with your spoiler thoughts so people can avoid them. I'm very curious. All right, I gotta go read Lock Every Door. All right, time for my spoiler thoughts on Lock Every Door. I thought this was maybe gonna go like paranormal or something, like the building's haunted and with a weird ghost. Did not expect a weird cult of like organ swapping at all. That is not what I expected. So that was a fun surprise. I think, yeah, that was a fun surprise. That's about all I got. I was blown away by some of the spoilers in this book. So first of all, I did not see the twist coming at all. I really did not predict it being the daughter. And then I didn't understand why the dad was trying to cover up for her, but at the same time I appreciated it. And I could not, like, these were the most dysfunctional people I think I've read about in a long time. So that was entertaining, but my God, were they dysfunctional, you guys. I just kept reading it like, what, how, why are you so messed up? But they were super messed up. It was weird. I don't really have much deeper spoiler thoughts for this one, but I'm gonna start my next book. All right, quick spoiler thoughts on The Chain. So the thing that annoyed me was the addition of the twins stories added at the end. I was very confused as to what was happening. I didn't realize it was in the past. I was listening to the audiobook, so I don't know if it's clarified more in the ebook or like the physical copy, but I didn't love that. I did like the twist of the killer dating the dad, and I really liked the way in which the mom got to have control and claim back her life to an extent through the story, and the same for Kylie. So yeah, The Chain was, oh, it was so freaking good. All right, so spoiler thoughts on The Turn of the Key. First of all, when the reveal is that she's using someone else's identity, I was like, what the fuck? And then the reveal that the guy is actually her dad, I like wanted to throw up since he came on to her early on. And then I was like, holy shit. So we like most likely know she didn't do it, because why would she want to kill her siblings? I mean, I guess maybe because they had a better life than she did, but like, I don't know if that's a real reasoning situation. Yeah, man. So fucking good, y'all. So good. All right, now we're done. This is a lot of interrupting myself. It's very weird, but we're here, it's done. And I wanted to let you know my final star ratings on everything, because I felt like they were kind of in flux as I read these books. So we're gonna start with my least favorite to my most favorite of the 5 I read. I'm gonna say that No Exit by Taylor Adams was the bottom of the list for me. It's still a like 3.5, 4-star read. I just had some issues with predictability, which is something I don't love in a thriller. Then we're gonna have Lock Every Door by Riley Sager, which is also like a 3.5, 4-star read. I wanna read more of Riley Sager's books, but I think that this one for me, like I was expecting something different, which I got into in my spoiler thoughts, I believe, than what I got at the end of the day. I think I wanted more paranormal, and I didn't get that. And then another 4-star read is Miracle Creek by Angie Kim. This is a courtroom thriller, the first one I've ever read. And I really liked this. I liked the setup, I liked how it all played out, so 4 stars. Next we have The Turn of the Key by Ruth Ware, which I'm gonna say is like a 4.5 for me. This worked out wonderfully. I really enjoyed how it all unraveled, how atmospheric it was, but it was not that creepy. And I don't know that I was looking for creepy, but like, there's a reason I feel like the last one is my 5-star, which is The Chain by Adrienne McKenty. It's the one that I couldn't put down the most. I think that the other books all were engaging and I wanted to keep coming back to them, but like The Chain, I was literally like, okay, but I don't want to go to bed, but I also can't read this at night because I'm gonna have nightmares about being kidnapped or kidnapping children. So that was my top pick. Let me know in the comments if you've read any of these, or if you're a booktuber and you want to pick a TBR for me, let me know. I'm down. Or a reviewer, honestly. I'm open to ideas. If you guys want to pick some TBRs for me like this, like pick 5 books. I really enjoyed this. I think it was really fun to live react in a chat with Charles as I read these. I think he enjoyed it, and I know he's enjoyed quite a few of the books I recommended him as well. So thank you so much for hanging out. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe. I will talk to you soon. Bye.
Really asking, we'll get away to a place where we don't know.